Assalamualaikum. Hi guys, my name is Putri Amelia. Today, I like to share my presentation about compound words and their meaning. Let's learn something new. Compound words and their meaning. What is the difference between everyday versus everyday, anytime versus anytime, awhile versus while, sometime versus sometime, and someday versus someday? Let's check it out. English has a number of peculiarities that make the language confusing for those who are just learning the language. They include homophones, homonyms, compound words, and word pair which look and sound similar but have entirely different meanings. Compound words, which can be one word or two, can be especially confusing. Here we will look at 4 of these confusing word pairs: everyday versus everyday, anytime versus anytime, awhile versus awhile, sometime versus sometime, and someday versus someday. First, everyday versus everyday. Like many compound words, everyday and everyday are typically more confusing in spoken English than in written English, since most speakers do not parse the word correctly. Everyday. This is an adjective, which means mundane, typical, ordinary, or standard. The phrase everyday routine refers to a normal, ordinary day where nothing unusual occurs. As the English language becomes even less formal, you will occasionally hear people use the word as a noun, part of a shorthand version of everyday course. Everyday. When written as 2 words, it means each day. Every is an adjective for day. One easy way of checking your usage is to replace the word every with the word each and checking that your sentence still makes sense. For example, each day routine is not correct, whereas each day I drink a glass of milk. That's. Second, anytime versus anytime. This compound word is an example of how the English language has changed. A few decades ago, the accepted standard was to always write anytime as 2 words. A few scholars still consider using the compound version to be lazy writing. Anytime is an adverb which means whenever. In almost all cases, the 2-word version and the compound version mean the something and can be used interchangeably. For example, number 1, I'm available anytime if you'd like me to help with your move. Number 2, I am available anytime if you like me to help with your move. Anytime can also serve as a conjunction. Anytime we had the chance, we would go for a swim. Anytime we had the chance, we would go for a swim. There are a few instances where anytime should be 2 words. When the phrase is used with the preposition like at 2 words should be used, I will gladly help at any time of the day or night. When you are referring to an amount of the time 2-word word version is used, for example, do you have any time to review my test today? Third, awhile versus while. Awhile. This is a noun phrase meaning an amount of time. One test to ensure that you are using the word correctly is to replace while with another unit of time. If the sentence still makes sense, you are using the phrase correctly. For the example number 1, it has been a while since I last drank coffee. Number 2, it has been a month since I last drank coffee. A while versus a while. The compound word a while means for a time and is an adverb. One way to check that you are using the word correctly is to replace the word with another adverb. For example, number 1, the dog waited a while for his dinner. For example number 2, the dog waited patiently for his dinner. Once again, this is an example of the compound word and the two-word version being different type of word and having different meanings. Sometimes can be both an adverb and an adjective. As an adverb sometime means at some point. For example, I will finish my landscaping project sometimes. Sometimes can also be used as an adjective meaning former. For example, Tony, a sometime UTS driver, now plays professional poker for a living. Sometimes, when written as two words, sometimes means a period of time and is typically used to refer to a long period of time. For example, Jack has lived in the neighborhood for some time. Fourth, someday versus someday. Someday, this compound word is an adverb and means at an indefinite time in the future. For example, someday I will invest in a new mobile phone, but the old one will be okay until I do so. Someday. Someday is an adjective, some, and a noun, day. Some means unknown or unspecified. When paired with day, it means a single day that is unknown. For example, the term paper is due some day in May. I think that's enough for my explanation. Apologize if there is a word wrong in pronunciation. Thank you for watching. See you.